Then at this point, I would want us to have introductory remarks from the conference secretariat. And I would like to invite Joanne to come and present. Let's give her a lot of applause.
Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We have had engaging sessions this last 2 days. I'm sure we've listened to very enlightening presentations, engaged in numerous discussions. And so as we come to the close of the 2025 Sustainable Research and Innovation Conference, it's my honor to share some reflections and acknowledgements on behalf of the organizing secretariat. So for the 2025 SRI conference, we received, or we had the pleasure of having about 30 insightful presentations. And this conference also attracted participants from different regions. Notably, we have Kenya, we have participants from Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, South Africa, Thailand, as well as Germany. We've also listened to keynote speeches delivered by experts from Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States, as well as Kenya. And so these keynote discussions greatly enriched our discussions here, and I hope we enjoyed them. According to the feedback, remember we had requested that you give us a bit of feedback via the forms that we shared. And so most of you reported that the information that was shared about the conference and participation was appropriately provided. So we are grateful for that. Most participants also found that the time that was allocated for the sessions were just right, although there are some who felt like we needed to add a bit of time. So the Secretariat will work on that. Also, encouragingly, 90% of our participants rated the conference as quite useful, very useful. So this indicates that the knowledge shared here actually has very real value and so that gives a lot of encouragement to us as a secretariat. So we continue to acknowledge your valuable suggestions and hope to improve further from what we have currently. There was feedback on the encouragement of more active participation, on having more excursions. So our request as a secretariat, now that you've been part of the 2025 conference, please be our ambassadors. As you engage in your networks, please put in a good word for us. We are very open to more collaborations and sponsorships as well. Part of the feedback was also that we needed to also give our usual bags and flash discs. So this will be possible when we get more partnerships and sponsorships. So we are really requesting that you be our ambassadors out there, and for that we'll be most grateful. Further to this, I want to express our sincere gratitude to the management of the university for the support that they've accorded us towards this conference. Our sponsors, that is JKUAT through the College of Engineering and Technology. We have Mansa X, who are one of our sponsors for this conference, as well as JICA. We also say a special thank you to ICAD for providing the venue, for the catering, and also security. I don't think we've had any security challenges, so that's also a plus. And then to the Secretariat, we say a big thank you for your dedication and having ensured that this event has run smoothly. So thank you for your hard work and your commitment. With regards to the conference presentations, I think you saw in the feedback that we were requesting you to tell us which of the presentations stood out. So we shall select a few of this to be published in our sister journal, that is the Journal of Sustainable Research in Engineering, and this will be communicated to the authors. Also, the proceedings will be prepared and published within the course of 1 month. So you'll find this on our conference website. And then, thank you I think for the participants as well, for your time, sitting here, sharing your insights, being with us for this entire 2 days. We say a big thank you. Together, we are hoping that we'll be able to advance the Sustainable Research and Innovation Conference further. And as I conclude, I would like to welcome you all to our 2026 Sustainable Research and Innovation Conference that is coming up next year. Further details on this will be communicated via our website. So keep checking. And as I said, be our ambassadors. As a secretariat, we are most grateful for your commitment, for your attendance, because a conference is nothing without the attendees, right? So thank you so much. I think that's it from the secretariat. Stay well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joan, for those remarks and to shed light more on the conference and how it performed. At this point, I'd want us to hear some remarks from a participant's point of view. And in this regard, I would want to invite Ms. Kaudza Chipo to come and give her remarks. Let's welcome her with a clap.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I must say that I really enjoyed the experience here at SLE conference. This might be debatable, but to me, I think the most interesting part of research is reporting the findings. So I really had a wonderful experience. And also, I have learned a lot. Different people presented, and the projects are very interesting. And we can also see that most of them were concentrating on sustainability. Yeah, some contributing to environmental protection, some contributing to agriculture and different areas. And it was really encouraging also for me as a young researcher. And I would also like to say that there's also one thing that I picked on the first day. During the opening, one of the presenters said that a research must lead, like stages of the studies, the research that we do, it must lead to innovation and must lead to commercialization, which is, I think, one of the most important things I've taken from this conference. So I would like to thank the organizers of the SLE conference for providing a platform where we can present our ideas and also learn from each other. Yeah, and also I would like to thank everyone who participated for your presence. Without your availability, without anyone being there to hear our projects, I don't think this could have been successful. And so I would like to thank everyone for your presence in this conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Maybe before you go, maybe you can tell us what your project was about, maybe the title, and at what stage or what you were doing.
Okay, so my study was on adsorption of two antibiotics, namely sulfamethoxazole and trimethoprim, using phosphoric acid activated Concord voucher. Yeah, addressing the antibiotic resistance.
Thank you very much. Let's clap for Ms. Kaudza Chipo for that lovely, those lovely remarks. And for now, we would want to hear something or remarks from an industry representative. And in this regard, we have Ms. Anyango Beatrice from the county government of Busia, if I'm not wrong. So let's welcome her with a lot of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Anyango Beatrice. I'm a PhD student here, taking soil and water engineering. I'm in my second year, and I also work with the county government of Busia as a water engineer. In this regard, this is the second time I'm presenting at this conference, and I can attest that it's getting better and better. And thank you for such platform to us. I just want to say that the industry is such an important sector because it actually gives us a field or a platform to actualize or put what the academia in practice. And I will acknowledge that I've seen most of the people present ideas that can actually be done in the field or in the industry. So I will urge the industry to collaborate closely with the university so that the ideas we have can be put into practice, so that the sustainable ideas, the resilient structures we imagine, what we have proposed or conceptualized can be put into practice. I am working on a study on performance evaluation of black soldier fly bioconversion treatment on fecal matter for soil amendment. And in this regard, I want to ask you, as we live here, let us not just live inspired but energized to be able to build resilient structures, and together we can build sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those remarks. At this point, we want to hear the remarks from Professor Hidenori Kosaka. This is within the context of the TransBio project. Your experiences about the conference, your advice or your input. Thank you and welcome.
So, good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to appreciate all people's preparing and organizing this SRI conference and all attendees. So anyway, nowadays, global technical issues becomes complicated day by day and hard to solve. Therefore, for solving these complicated global technical issues, so interdisciplinary collaboration among different fields are important and required. But this is not so easy because each field has each own unique theory or methodologies and so different research approach way. So, but in the engineering and science field, we have the common language. So the first one is objective perspective approaches. And the second one is mutual understanding stance. So by using these common language, we can continued conservation cell between us and communication between us. And this SRI conference gave us the good opportunity to make discussions under the common languages. So common language is the, as I said before. And I hope after this conference, this conversation under the common language will be continued. And finally, so this result in the solution of the very complicated global technical issues. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Hidenori Kosaka, for your remarks. Let's give him another round of applause, please. As we come closer to the end, I want at this point to invite the hosts of this conference, the Principal COETEC, Professor Engineer Hiram Derito, to make his remarks, and also welcome Professor Ikua. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Wamai, the COD Mechatronics Engineering. Is it incoming or the new COD Mechatronics Engineering? And thank you so much, DVC, who is our guest this afternoon, this evening. And we have guests who are with us, Professor Hidenori Kosaka, and also from the industry participants who are here with us, and also guests who have come from Thailand, others from Nagasaki University. We have people from, was it Egypt? And also United States and UK, and participants, all participants, good evening. Mine again is to appreciate all of us for participating in this conference. Again, echoing the words of those who were here ahead of me, the organizers of the conference, that we are happy that we prepared this conference and you turned up. Suppose we prepared and there was no, all the organizations that you've seen, and there was no one who turned up. Yeah, it's like preparing a meal and then nobody showed up, and you can remember what happened to that person in our familiar motivational book, the Bible, or how he felt when nobody turned up. Otherwise, we are happy that you turned up for our function, our conference, and you are able to share the findings of the research that you have been working on, the direction that your research is taking, and you even set about some time, not only to prepare the paper, but also the presentation. And you are trying to also guess the questions that we would ask you. And it was very exciting to hear the contributions from the listeners. People added value, maybe from the comments that they made. I hope that you took the comments positively for those who made presentations, and the ones that were listening and contributing, that it was you did it in good faith. And we hope that that will shape the direction of your research. Very interesting. I remember asking a question about, was it ammonia combustion? I did not only get the answer, but there was also a follow-up on WhatsApp. As I was browsing my WhatsApp message, is it Mr. Tor, the gentleman who was presenting on behalf of Nyongesa? I got additional answers, which was very interesting, very exciting. Otherwise, I wish to thank the team that has been doing the work, in as much as we are the host as the College of Engineering. We are only taking the crown, but the people who have been doing the work are Dr. Howie. I remember seeing a big team that has been working with him, Engineer Deto, Dr. Gerard, and the team, the whole team. I may not mention all of you, but you are the ones who did all the work. And we are very happy as a college to be associated with this conference. You have even contacted the international guests. And when I was looking at the photograph, I was proudly sharing that photograph that was in the Discover. There was an update on Discover JKUAT, and I was proudly sharing with people and telling them, my college has organized an international conference, and there is evidence even from this photograph. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy about the organizers and also the people who streamed all this information live on YouTube. Very important, and also updating our Discover JKUAT so that the information is available. We are happy about that. Social media, corporate communication, a big hand to them for streaming this. Otherwise, I will stop at that point, but just request that the next time we call you, please join us, come and share your results on sustainability, be it in the matters of energy, be it environmental sustainability, be it on social sustainability. We shall be ready to share with the world so that we contribute to the next. We are making life easier for sustainability for the generations that is not here with us, is it? We are making our earth available and in good conditions for the sake of our future generations. It's not just Gen Zs, but Gen Zs are already with us, is it? Not just the Alpha and Gen Zs, but the generations, is it Beta that has not come, and the rest. So that is the main purpose of sustainability, and that is why we chose this term, Sustainable Research and Innovation Conference. Otherwise, thank you so much. I wish now to invite Professor Ikua to come and close, make his remarks and close the conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Hiram Derito. So good evening. I'll just make very brief remarks because I think a lot have been said, so not take so much of our time. First, I say that as a professor, the principal of the College of Engineering was bragging that his college is running a conference, international conference. Ikua was bragging that JKUAT is running an international conference. That's how we do. So we are very, very happy. And I'm sure if somebody else at a higher level, maybe they are saying in Kenya there is something that is going on that has brought the entire world around. So we are very grateful. We are grateful to everybody that has participated in this place. I say when you do research, you get new knowledge, isn't it? So we assume that knowledge is like the amount of the knowledge in the world is a sphere. Just imagine a sphere. Yeah. So when you add knowledge, you put a pimple on that sphere. Yeah? Pimple, yeah? Kidogo tu. Naeka tu ka pimple kidogo. Small pimple. When you share, you make that one a little wider. And then when many people share, then the sphere becomes a bit large. You know, knowledge keeps on increasing, isn't it? The other thing is knowledge satisfies. When you get knowledge, you feel satisfied. But still, it also creates thirst for more knowledge. And that is why we are here. I am sure we shall continue engaging. I don't urge us to continue engaging. I'm happy to hear that after the ammonia question was raised, there was also continuous engagement even thereafter. Let's continue engaging because we know one another, we know what we are doing, we know what really matters, yeah? And out of these even interactions, you also know what area you need to focus on for the next chapter. So it is not that one, you stop and so on. You continue, create more knowledge. Out of it, innovation is a byproduct, isn't it? Let the innovation continue, commercialization and whatever else, but still continue creating more knowledge because you are challenging problems and issues that are affecting humanity, affecting the global earth. And when we talk of sustainability, we are talking of many things, including we are many now that UN is focusing on is you talk of climate change and so on, but there are many things that he has mentioned, social and other things, or technical issues. We are the ones who seated here to address and be able to resolve. So with that, I want to thank so much also our partners, JICA, I know they're not here. We had also the SIB, in the investment bank, Standard Investment Bank, and the rest. Let's continue partnering. All people that have partnered with us, we are very happy at JKUAT, and we welcome collaborations a lot, as even as Professor said here. Really, we need to collaborate. We are talking of interdisciplinary work. We get to learn. I have heard about antibiotics. Even I don't know what an antibiotic is scientifically, but when I go to hospital, I think I'm given some. But scientifically, I don't know what it is. But I'm told that you must get the right dose and so on. So when I have some research to do with you, if you need something engineering within your work, you can just engage. Yeah? You have your own methodology, I have mine, and when we get together, then we shall make solutions much faster, isn't it? So with those, I think I said few. Are there few? I think there are many. I'm told to officially close the conference, but I don't feel like closing the conference because I want the conference to continue, even in the cyber and so on. For those online, we also want to thank you. The team that has really worked so hard, we really are proud of you. The Secretariat for SRI, proud of you. The people, our mafundi wa mitambo pia, asanteni sana. Kwa shukuru mmefanya kazi mzuri sana. I know I was not able to, I was coming here a brief and going back to the office, not able to follow fully, but I know if it is somewhere, I'll be able to follow at some point and engage you. So with those very many remarks, I want to thank also all our guests from outside Kenya, and those from outside Kenya. You came, do you talk of Bungoma or Busia? You know, the way I normally record, I digitize my recording. So I take Bu and A, then I don't know what is in between. And Busia, yeah. You see, it's almost Uganda, isn't it? They are a neighboring, almost, it's a border county. Thank you very much for coming. I know you are also our student here. For everyone, thanks so much. And I wish you well, even as you travel back. Let's continue engaging. Now, closing, normally, I was told by my mother that you close, I close a door. I don't know what to close here, but let me declare now the 2025 SRI conference officially closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the DVC Administration and Finance, JKUAT Professor Engineer Bernard Ikua, for closing the conference for us. So I do not know if I am even allowed to speak at this point, but it's important that we get a vote of thanks from, if you allow me, from Professor Stephen Ondimu from the School of Soil, Water, and Environmental Engineering. I hope I have not made a mistake. Yeah. So let's welcome Professor Ondimu to give a vote of thanks. Karibu sana, Prof.
Thank you.
The school is the School of Biosystems and Environmental Engineering, so B. So you can correct yourself and see whether you made a mistake or not. Yeah, I think everybody who has spoken here has expressed some appreciation and thanks to all of us, but let me just summarize it. We want to thank, first of all of us should thank God for giving us the chance and the opportunity to attend this conference. Next, we want to thank the university management and led by the VC, the DVC, all down to the departments for actually hosting the conference. That is a very important gesture, and we cannot assume. Then we want to thank all the keynote speakers. I have attended almost all keynote speeches, and they have been very enlightening. And as Professor Iko has put it, knowledge should give path to more knowledge. That's why when we do any research, when we report down there, we recommend for further research. So my supervisor in PhD told me any research which does not generate questions for more research is not research. Next, we want to thank the SRI Secretariat led by Dr. Howie. You have done a good job. May God reward you abundantly. And that's a blessing. You should say amen. Then I want also to thank all the people presented in the different sessions. The international guests, we want to appreciate you. We want to thank you for honoring the invitation and taking time to share with us the knowledge you have. Some of us have seen the gap because there is the knowledge, the way this in the developed world, and the knowledge, the way we handle it here, we see where we are going. That is a good guidance as to what we can work on. I also want to appreciate the people who are dealing with, in my church, we call them watu wa mitambo. I don't know whether that term means you have made it possible for us to get the sound projected, to get the online presentations. We want to thank you. The people who are registering us out there, we also appreciate you. The catering, we want to appreciate. And the people who arranged this conference hall, this is, for the time I've been attending these conferences, this arrangement is a bit new to me, but it looks smart. So we can adapt it maybe for any future conferences. And all those who participated, we want to appreciate you. We want to thank you. And as we close, I want to say the following, that whatever we have learned, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is fair, whatever is pure, whatever is acceptable, whatever is commendable, if there is anything of excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, please keep thinking about such things. Thank you. Mubarikiwe na mfanikiwe nyote.
Thank you very much, Professor Ondimu. I have confirmed that I actually did not get it right. It is the School of Biosystems and Environmental Engineering. I was taught that the mistake is not, making a mistake is not bad. The bad thing is doing what? Is repeating it, yeah. And this, I'm ready for the supplementary exam, yes. So thank you very much for having been part of this conference. As you go home or as you go to your other engagements, please go safely. And as you are told, we invite you again for the next edition of the 2026 Sustainable Research and Innovation Conference. Thank you. We can leave at our own pleasure. Thank you very much.